The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past, what they once were, eons ago.
This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself.
Because we saw them, with our own eyes. 2, in the Corel and Gungaga reactors. They were loud.
However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor. Judging from everything you've said, the 3 of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me. I present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado, this is only the beginning.
A shooting star!
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted, of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
You rang?
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
Got a question. Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it.
Yes.
There any way to avoid this? Like, making this spiritual?
Why are you asking me such things? I'm sorry. I've come to realize that I'm somewhat... We've entered an era in which humanity exerts unprecedented. As both the planet and society evolve, so too must science. And yet it seems that I cannot. Perhaps I'm much too old of a dog to learn any... Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Perhaps a seminar would provide a more agreeable...
I never thought you could become even more enchanting. And yet, it's like you're singing.
Thanks so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
If
we've anything to fear, it is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home. It is that which comes from beyond.
Come on in.
Right this way. Blessings of the planet upon you.
Blessings of the planet upon you.
If we've anything to fear, it is not our fellow man, nor...
Blessings of the planet upon you.
Blessings of the planet upon you.
village is lame. Did you know none of the materia here is even real? And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice.
Within you all are the planets.
Professor Gas,
Tell me,
I heard from fellow Bugenhagen. By all means, please follow me if you would.
deepening our own understanding. Which would you say is a more worthy pursuit?
they are both one and the same.
I ask you this, who among you has looked in?
So many seminars. Where do I even...
A seminar is in progress. Please be respectful.
Blessings of the planet. Fellow Bugenhagen sent word that you might be joining us. You are...
Please continue on into the assembly.
My old man, he used to say it was a waste, me spending all my time indoors. According to him, a big kid like me.
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Me? Okay. Where to begin? I fell into the life stream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was a lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long-forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer. I'm not criticizing planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... You know... Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you. On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
I'll see you at the festival.
Once a year, we gather the souls. I heartily encourage you to join us in this ceremony.
There is no seminar being held here at the moment.
It's so great learning about planetology with her.
We are simply.
I joined this seminar earlier.
We yearn to chase the horizon, embrace exploration.
pleasure of talking to him. Said it was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses... So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
What do you want to do?
Not nothing. That's for damn sure. At the same time, maybe it's time for some good old-fashioned introspection.
Look at them, gathered around the fire, just like us that day. Me and Mom and, never mind. Just...
I'll lend an ear.
Whenever I think about my mom, my chest... But when it comes to my dad, sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
Did I sound as off?
Felt for you. Never been that good with words, as you know.
We're just two peas in a pod, aren't we?
Some carry a fire that rivals even this. Like the youths who left the Vale.
When you die, you return to the planet? That has literally got to be the dumbest. Once you die, that's that.
Pretty much.
Thank you. So if you get that, you get why I live every day like it's my last.
We must live in harmony with our Great Mother, for the plant is an extension of us, and we of it. As such, the life with which she has blessed us is a gift that must one day be returned.
Look at those stars.
I pray these souls do not lose their way.
Through your diligence, you will find true fulfillment.
If we have anything to fear, it is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home. It is that which comes from beyond the confines of this world, that which disrupts the natural...
Some say we're like grains of sand on the beach of the fatalist idiots. Spend my whole... but sitting here, looking up at the sky. You can't help feeling pretty minuscule.
So, I'm an ancient. As in, a steward of the planet. One of those ancients. Or, to be more precise, the only ancient. For the most part, it's been a source of pain. I've been held against my will. I've been watched. I've been ignored. Even hated. And it's been that way ever since I was little. My blood's been nothing but a curse. If I ever started to forget, something would remind me of what I was and bring me crashing back down to Earth. It was always the same. Time after time. I'd be shown a glimmer of hope, only to have it snatched away. I was never gonna be normal. That much was clear. So my blood's been a curse. But it's also been a blessing. It's brought some wonderful people into my life. Friends that I love. And for once, I think I'm okay. Happy, even. And all that pain feels worth it. Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness. And try to make the most of what I've been given.
There! It is time!
Whoa!
Pretty sappy, huh? Meant every word, though.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean all of you. Join me, would you? What did you all think of the River of Light? For whatever reason, the ceremony has drawn a number of tourists through the Vale as of late. When I ask for their impressions, they often speak of how beautiful it was. Some claim they were even moved to tears. It's an overwhelmingly positive reception, I'm happy to say. To stir the human soul is no small feat. And it pleases me to know that the River of Light possesses such power. Alas, my hopes to parlay their emotional response into a deeper intellectual curiosity, they have yet to be fulfilled. People are surrounded by cats, dogs, birds, and trees. They know that life is all around them, be it through the birth of a baby or the blooming of a flower. They bear constant witness to the blessed cycle of creation, yet they've no interest in the welfare of our planet. Forgive me for sharing my idle thoughts. Keeping them to myself is quite a challenge in my old age.
Today's experience was surely the will of the planet. May you cherish it always.
Well then, shall we proceed?
But I thought this door was...
sealed so that none may enter? Why, however, you've a trial to undertake.
I do?
If you wish to prove yourself and become a Watcher of the Veil, that is, I presume you are prepared.
Yeah.
I will also require your assistance in much danger awaits within, and I wish to ensure his safety. Then off we go. Now we follow the cave where it leads, deep as it will take us.
Oh.
Has Nanaki told you anything about his parents yet?
No.
They were watchers, both of them. But they couldn't have been any more different. When our village came under attack, my mother fought with courage, with honor. She faced the enemy and laid down her life to save us. My father, though, he turned tail and ran. He was a coward.
So then, you still haven't forgiven him?
Why would I?
Oh, I see. From this point onward, only two may proceed. He who shall undertake the trial.
Who's gonna observe?
I'll do it.
But if not him... you'll do nicely.
Me?
Him? Really?
At least pretend not to hate me.
Ready.